Okay, with that being said, we're gonna go back up to the zoning. Leroy, are you ready?
There's 2 on each one. 2 on some of them. There's 45 on each. See what you think of them.
I asked the two supervisors if they wanted to do a silent vote, because I don't want anybody to get mad at any one of the three of us because of a decision that you don't agree with. They elected to go and have us as a voice vote. You think this is funny? I'm sorry, it's not.
You're right, it isn't.
It isn't, it's sad.
It is sad, it is sad. I've had numerous phone calls where it's divided this town terribly. There are a lot of people that are for the mine that are so intimidated that they're not speaking up.
You're barking at the wrong dog, the dog's over there.
Well, I'm just stating facts.
Oh, thank you, sir.
All right.
Stick to business.
So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a vote now on the zoning petition. It's zoning change petition 2012-47. It's about the LaBouse property that's up on County N. And I'm gonna do a roll call vote. Dave Kroll is supervisor number 1. Dave, for or against?
I'm against rezoning. 2 reasons. First of all, we've always known this moratorium. Moratorium was put in place back in January 20th with the intention of giving us until December 31st to get our ducks in a row for rules and ordinances. We haven't done that. Paul's just explained why we have one that needs to be revisited. Okay. So I think in the spirit of the moratorium that we cannot even consider the rezone at this point in time. That's probably something that could be talked about next year. But at this point in time, I'm against it. One other thing I want to bring up, well, I guess I was kind of surprised. There are 2 residences in the corner of the proposed mining area. I guess I'd like to see what's being proposed to make sure that their life doesn't get upended unnecessarily. Quite honestly, when it comes to this mine, I live quite a ways away. I don't see it, I won't hear it. But I think the people who live beside it I think we have an obligation to make sure that if they continue to live there, and I see no reason, and you said last night that you had no offers out to buy any property. But if they're going to continue to live there, I think they have a right to live there in relative peace and tranquility. Not saying there's anything wrong with your mind, but I want to make sure that those people live in the country and all the benefits that come with living in the country. So I need to see something more from that. I guess I got a third thing. Gaylord Olson was here last night, and he had about a 2-inch binder of your recovery plan. His comment was this was the most extensive and the most expensive recovery plan he's ever seen for a sand mine. I believe him, but I saw the covers last night. I would like to read that plan. So for that purpose, I'm voting no tonight, and I want to see a couple things before I can say yes. But overall, I just want you to everybody to understand there's a moratorium in place, not yet because we haven't published it. And in the spirit of that moratorium, I'm voting no.
Okay, that being said, Paul, do you have any comments on being that the moratorium has not been posted again? Do we have a right to go and table this again because of the moratorium? Instead of taking a vote on it?
You always have an option to table a motion, okay? So you certainly could, if that's what you want to do. I don't know if that addresses these concerns.
That's half my objection. It does, depending on what you were to say, it would cover the 12/31/2012 deadline, but I still have these other 2 issues.
Okay, Leroy, for or against?
I guess I'm against it for the simple reason that I kind of like Dave said about the moratorium, and I would like to see a little more information myself from the mine outfit. I guess last night, I guess I didn't feel that I got enough information on it. That's my opinion. Maybe after I see more information on it, I might be in favor of it. But at this point, I am not in favor of it. I guess that's my opinion.
Okay, thank you. My vote, I'm voting for the mine. I take in consideration everybody's comments and concerns, but I also take in consideration everybody's comments and concerns. Last night's meeting, I had 10 people come up and said that they feel that this is a good project. Between last night and this morning, my wife and I fielded over 30 phone calls at home. 2/3 of the people that were calling, and I asked them to be here tonight. I have no clue if you're here tonight. That's totally up to you, but they were in favor of the mine, only because of the presentation that was presented last night. I work on facts, and if the facts go and help the town of Franklin, well, then that's what we're here for. That's why I'm in this position. And I drove up to a mine today. I sat right in a driveway that was in a full operation mine. I had the windows open in my car. They had conveyors, they had trucks, they had the whole 9 yards. I didn't see any dust. I didn't hear the trucks. And I'm 50 feet off of the county road. So my vote is for the mine. So being that said, we have 2 opposed and 1 for. So do I call for a complete motion, or can I just accept it as is?
There hasn't been a motion made.
Okay.
You have 2 options. One, you can not make any motion, and then your previous resolution that you had passed disapproving of the zoning change would stand.
Mm-hmm.
Or second, you can make a motion to ratify that previous resolution disapproving of the zoning change.
So do you want to make the motion to go in as it stands with the petition issued in September?
That'd be a motion to ratify your resolution to disapprove of. If you just let it stand, you already have the motion that has disapproved of the zoning change.
We don't have to do anything.
You don't have to do anything because you already passed that previous resolution disapproving of the zoning change. If you want to ratify that, to make a stronger point to the county, then you should make a motion to ratify that prior resolution disapproving.
Make it. Okay. I'll make a resolution that we ratify the original disapproval of the August 8th meeting.
Disapproval of the zoning change.
Of the zoning change.
Get a second of that? Okay, Dave made the motion, Leroy seconded it. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, aye. Okay, motion carried.